Perfect.
Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back and happy Saturday. Welcome to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. Baby, we are back. We are back with our old digs. We have our old template. Well, not our old, our most current template. And my friend is over here with this beautiful cinnamon hair that I love. How are you?
Friend, yeah, thank you. How are you? You got my favorite on, friend. I ain't gonna call it by his name. I ain't gonna call it by his name. You got my favorite on today. You know I love that hair. It's my favoriteest wig in the world.
I decided to put a little something on and whatnot. My mama always say that when you put your braids in, why you put your hair on top of you? So, mommy, this is for you. Y'all, welcome back. It feels like we haven't been in here in forever. My goodness.
We've been getting harassed. I've been getting harassed. Where y'all been? Y'all ain't get hey, y'all. We can't get a break.
I mean, it was Mother's Day weekend. Okay, you guys, we will do the same for Father's Day weekend. We honor both. Okay, that's why we weren't in here on that last Saturday or Sunday. I was traveling. I was in Dallas with my mama and my brothers and whatnot. And so we're back. And happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day to you, friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know how you be mothering and whatnot.
Child, everybody's damn mama, apparently.
I get that's what I know. Anyway, thank y'all for coming on through. Hello to all the listening audience out in the universe. Those who are on the streaming apps, the listening apps, Spotify, Apple, Amazon Prime, all of y'all out there in the world who are listening to us as you drive. Those who are in this chat on YouTube, do us a real solid favor and go ahead on and download the episode on your favorite listening app because we are on them all. Okay. Come on in the room. We have so much to discuss since we were off last weekend. A lot has transpired. There was a really good card last weekend. And I mean, we couldn't even get to this week, not a full week before a rematch clause was activated. We're going to talk about it. I know. Ain't it crazy? But y'all come on in. Welcome to the Queen's Court. We are happy to have you. Hey, Specs, how you doing? Shogun 76 is in the house. Hey, Harvey Johnson, tell my mama I said hey. And tell her to check her messages, please. Mac of the South. How you doing? Who else we got in here? Just GT, what's going down? Hey, Keisha Sellers, girl, good to see you. Michael Ray is in the house. Errol Ferry is here. How you doing? Hey, Quinn, what's going on? See y'all in a few weeks, girl. Bud Jablowski, how you doing? Giovanni, good to see you. Original John's Dada, what's going on? The Messenger 219, look at you. You done found us on a Saturday. How you doing? Come on in, hit that like button on your way in, and do us a real big favor. Share the episode so the other folks can know that we are back, regular scheduled program. Okay, come on in the room. Hey, G McCall. So, friend, first I'd like to know, how was your week?
tragic, uneventful. I don't listen. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Quit listening to your friends, okay? Your friends ain't never got no damn good advice for you. Okay, but my week it started horrible, and then it started to shape up at the end. I can come here and announce to y'all I have a senior officially. We are done with school 2027, so only got like 12 more months with my baby,
Yay,
and then
nephew.
he's going to U of H, y'all. So yeah, and I
Nephew gonna
know.
be a cool now. You ain't it?
I'm gonna be alone, friend. I don't know. I ain't used. This is gonna be like my first time being like by myself ever.
You're gonna love it.
I'm gonna get a dog.
That helps, but you're gonna love it. hmm hmm So listen, y'all. We're gonna jump right into it. It's a lot going on. If y'all see me looking like this, my girl Coco is
Wait,
playing in the final. Go
what
ahead.
about your week, friend? You didn't. You're gonna skip past it.
Um, I'm not. So my week has been going well. I don't know if I y'all kind of be knowing this stuff. So I got a full clean bill of health. I had my annual physical, and I went this week earlier this week to discuss my results with my physician. Your girl is in really good health. I'm trying my best to stay healthy and stay on top of everything. The only thing that I have an issue with is that your girl done put on a couple of few unwanted pounds and whatnot. So I've been trying to do natural things to help me get some energy to even want to exercise, because that's been an issue for me that I never have had before. Typically, if I gain a few pounds, I can say to myself, listen, girl, go get that off of you, and I can do it. Well, it ain't really been that easy. Approaching half a century. So I decided to do some natural things, right? And one of the natural things that I decided to do, it was thrust upon me to start taking soursop. So,
Wait, guess what she did, y'all? Guess what she did? She said, "Friend, let me tell you." So you know what I did? I went and did it because I went and got the shit because hey, I'm on my weight loss journey. I'm almost down to my birth weight in my Mo3 voice. You know what I'm saying? Like I went and got the shit and I got the fruit, y'all. I didn't go get the stuff that she got. I didn't get that. I got the fruit and it tastes really good. It tastes like something that I used to eat as a teenager and I can't find them anymore because everybody didn't cut their trees down. But I ate a lot of it. I ate a lot of it. I actually ate more of it than what I probably should.
friend don't follow
And
directions. Friend don't follow. She don't
I
follow no
don't.
directions.
I don't listen. Y'all have a lot going on. I really do. So like sometimes my brain functioning like everything is doing its own thing in here. But I ate a lot of it. And I'm just gonna tell y'all, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I got a whole bottle of water. My mouth is dry, but like I really need to drink this water, but I don't think I can. I am sick with a capital K. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's her fault.
It's not my fault. Hey,
It
mommy, I
is.
love you. Um,
It is.
I told her to go get her some sour sop. I
And
text
that's all she said, y'all. Period. Period. She didn't say nothing else after that.
I did not know she was gonna go get the actual fruit, y'all. She went and found the actual fruit. Now, what I take is a sour. It's called sour sop bitters, and it's very bitter. It's nasty. It's yucky. So when she called me this morning and she was like, "Friend, it tastes so good," I was like, "Well, wait a minute. What are you taking? Because the stuff I take is yuck. It is not good." Well, then she said she got the whole fruit. It ate the whole fruit. I knew it wasn't going to end well because I know what the bitters do to me. Just the little tablespoon. I know what it does to me. Y'all, The sour sop is real. Um,
If you listen closely, you can hear my stomach growling in the background. I don't know. It's talking louder than me. And if you just sit and be real quiet, real sweet, you might hear it every now and then. I need to keep myself muted. You lied to me and you damn near tried to kill me, y'all. I'm sitting over here. And then, let me tell you. So, y'all, we all on this healthy journey, right? Since we're talking about it, right?
right, right.
So my other friend, she got my stuff for my sinuses, and like y'all hear me, I got a voice. My attendant say, you sound feminine." I was like, "You like it? I do." So everything is getting better, right? So I'm
Raining
doing it.
out.
Okay. So she was like, "Yeah, friend." She was like, "Do you a castor oil pack now?" I don't know. I remember my granny and like pregnant women, you take castor oil when you get ready to like have a baby, put in your hair. I ain't never knew nothing about like putting it on your skin and it worked. Y'all, I don't know how I'm alive. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know how I'm alive, but if something happened to me, it was her fault. She told me to do it.
I didn't say nothing about no
Charge
cancer.
her with capital murder. Charge her with capital murder. She knew about it. She knew what it was gonna do, and she didn't tell me. Oh, that
Nobody told you to eat a whole big sour sap fruit and then do a castor oil pack on top of that.
hey,
Who told you to do that?
y'all said get healthy. Y'all didn't. I didn't know y'all meant die. Not, and you know what, Errol? Like, and it's crazy because like you would think, what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's not like that. Like, I'm throwing up. Like, it's just it's. I felt like I drank a lot of liquor, and like I don't know. I can't even explain it to y'all. But when I like finally came to, because I think I passed out somewhere on the floor. When I finally came to, y'all, I feel so much better. Like I didn't even really want to put like nothing on my face because like my face was shining and so I was like, damn, you
Friend,
didn't
you
threw your
look.
whole life up.
And
Well,
mommy, I was gonna tell you if you're still listening, because you know my mom, she know what castor oil does. But put it on your face at night. Put
yeah.
it put it on your face at night, and it takes out. It's supposed to take away like the puffiness and stuff like that. So mine is on the way. I've ordered the 100% non-hexane glass bottle castor oil and a castor oil pack as well. We will be flushing toxins. We will be, just resetting our system, okay? Because we're gonna get healthy and we're gonna get back to our target weight,
And you
okay?
know what? We can start the Queen's journey. It's Saturday. We can start it on Monday. Everybody got to dedicate something to get healthy. We'll do it until the end of the summer, and then everybody come drop their goals.
Boom, cause baby, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I got somewhere to be in June that I need to be right for, and then my goal is in October when I my birthday comes. I want to be the birthday.
I'm going to be the birthday this year. Last year, I did not birthday. I was miserable. I tried, but I did not. But baby, I
Yeah,
will be the birthday and the
yeah,
presents.
yeah.
I will be the Birkin bag this October.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Hey, Janae, how you doing, girl? Yes, we about to have a Bruce Leroy glow. That's exactly that's the goal. That is the goal. Yes. So listen, thank y'all for listening to our TED Talk about our health journey. Okay. Um, but we're gonna deep dive into some of this boxing talk because like I said, it's a lot to cover. So we just gonna jump right into it. Last week we didn't get a chance to cover the big boxing match that happened in the UK. Daniel Triple D Dubois versus Wardley. What's Wardley's first name? Is it Josh
I
Wardley?
think it's Josh. No, it's
Boy,
not.
it ain't Josh. It's what's his name? What's Wardley's first name, y'all?
He got a normal first name too, and I don't know why I don't know it all of a
I
sudden.
know it ain't coming. I know it. It just ain't. Come on,
Hey man,
Fabio. There you go, Fabio Wardley.
not
Thank you, Stormy.
Fabio.
Thank you, Stormy. Fabio Wardley. He need hair with
um,
a name like
why
Fabio.
we call him? What we call him? Joshua. I like Joshua better.
Because if your name Fabio, I feel like you need long flowing hair.
Long hair and muscles. He didn't have neither one of them.
Okay, well, before the fight, since we did not have a fight where we could do predictions and whatnot, something in my spirit said, because I felt like Dubois had the more experience, he had more experience than Fabio, although Fabio was the champion. I felt like it was going to be Daniel's day. I felt like Daniel was going to win that fight, and I tweeted it. Now, on my tweet, autocorrect messes me up, but instead of it put ain't. Whatever the case may be. Maybe I put ain't. I was choosing Daniel Dubois, and a lot of people thought Daniel was going to lose. Most people, I want to say, had Fabio to win that fight, because he's been on a winning streak. He's never lost. He doesn't know how to lose. A lot of people were saying, friend, before that fight, who did you have winning?
Daniel.
You had Daniel too.
Yeah,
Okay.
Daniel.
Okay. So when the fight started, I was like, oh, Daniel got dog. 30 seconds into the fight, he takes a blow, a sweeping right hand across the top of his head, knocks his equilibrium all off, and he's on his pockets in the first round. And I'm like, now, Daniel, after telling us you so ready to fight in all the interviews, that's how you gonna start this fight, on your booty. So I was pissed. He got up, he collected himself. And anytime Daniel has a hard time in a fight, I immediately go, oh man. I start questioning his heart, if he's gonna quit, if he has the mind frame to keep going, to change some stuff, to make some adjustments. He makes it out of the first round. Friend, what were you thinking after he got dropped in that first round?
I wasn't thinking nothing, friend, because he got up. He got up. Normally, if Daniel was gonna go down, he would have stayed on that knee. It would have been a question, but he got up. I was okay.
Were you?
I was okay because you know why? Everybody give him such a hard time about being a quitter. I
Yeah.
think he hears all that. So like now he can't quit like that because the criticism sometimes is too much.
Mm-hmm.
You got people like me talking about you. That ain't never a good thing.
This is true. This is true. This is true. Okay, so when he gets up, comes out for round two. More of the same in round two. I think he was trying to get his wits about him, still get grounded again, so that he could compete better. Round three comes around. Was it round three or round four that he got knocked down again? So again. And in this knockdown, I felt better about this one, crazy enough, because he did it himself. He pulled a Sebastian Fundora when Sebastian was fighting I want to say
Ramos, huh?
was it Ramos? No,
I know what you're talking
no.
about. It was that fight or the fight after it. It was one of them two where he did it, friend.
He took a knee.
A knee.
I don't know what Sebastian's done this before. He took a voluntary knee so that the ref could start counting. And so Lubin, it was Lubin. He took a voluntary a voluntary knockdown knee so that he could gather his wits about him. And I thought that was smart in my estimation. I thought that was smart. Give yourself time to recover. Give yourself some time. You know you're not that hurt, but you need to regroup. And in the same breath, Wardley is thinking, oh, I'm going to jump right on him. And he can potentially blow his load or put himself in a position that isn't in his best interest. So after that knockdown in round four, again, he got up. Like you said, friend, he got up and he was able to get out of that round. After round four, you guys, And I want to say in rounds 2 and 3, Daniel won those rounds. Or they were close, maybe swing rounds. He lose not another single solitary round, in my opinion, after round 4. What did he change, friend? Did you see anything that he changed? Because I know what I think it is. What do you think he changed to gain um um just to be better? Or
That autism kicked in. What the hell you mean? Hell, that's what he did to get better. You seen it? I told everybody before the fight. That's the one thing that you need to be careful of. You need to be careful of that strength. And that's what happened. Buddy thought he had him one.
friend,
Buddy thought he had him one. He did.
well, it wasn't it was the strength, but it was really the strength of the jab. He won that fight the rest of the night with a solid, sharp, snapping jab.
The
Fabio couldn't get
slaps.
out
He
the way.
won that shit with the slaps too, friend. What was that about?
I mean, his coach, granted, he changed coaches. He went back to the guy that he had most success with. His father was still there, but he was not in his corner. And the man woke Daniel up. Basically, he gave him a 1, 2, 3 combination of slaps over there in that corner, and was no
Woke
turn.
that autism up and it went to work. Because after he started slapping on him, that's when Daniel was like, "Oh, this is my turn. Let's go." I'm telling you, it don't take much, friend. It don't take much. It don't take much. Woke that autism right up. Because Daniel came out, he's a different person.
He
That was
was.
not the same Daniel we saw in the first part of the fight.
It was not.
Yeah.
He was exactly, Erico. He was focused. He was focused. He refocused, and he really and truly, y'all, he won that fight with a nice, sharp jab. That's really what won that fight for him. Fabio kept throwing the same combinations over and over again. He was trying to, he reminded me of somebody that I know y'all love a lot. He's fallen in love with his right hand because it did indeed put him down twice in this fight. But he fell in love with the right hand. Daniel started ducking underneath it. So he was wildly throwing with all his might that right hand and missing terribly. That makes you tired.
Nope.
He was exhausted.
Nope.
And Daniel took full advantage. And when, first of all, it makes me nervous when I see a boxer come into a fight and he already nicked up. What is that nose thing going on with Fabio?
I don't know what was going on with him, period. And let me tell you, shout out to Frank Warren. Because let me say, y'all be talking about PVC and Eddie Hearn and Top Rank and all these people that y'all be adding in. Hey, Frank Warren ain't getting enough credit.
You know, Americans don't like talking about the folks across the pond, so he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Hey, I know y'all hate it, but listen, y'all, the Americans have always loved the heavyweights. Frank Warren got every heavyweight known to man active right now. And like, y'all don't be discussing him enough. And not only that, his heavyweights is whooping ass. Don't take it, keep in mind, he beat the shit out of Eddie Hearn not once.
A few times.
Eddie Hearn said, "We ain't doing this shit no more. Don't worry about it." You see, they ain't had one since. Was it like the Super Six series? What was that?
Something they had. They had. I think it was Queensberry versus Matchroom or something.
Yeah, it was the verses or something like that.
They had a versus.
Bring that back. We need that, y'all. That was awesome.
That was good. I'm not gonna lie, and I think most boxing fans would agree. When they did that, the Queensberry versus Matchroom, I think they did a Golden Boy versus Matchroom. Those are interesting things. It keeps boxing alive and well, and it keeps everybody engaged. We're gonna talk about it later, but add Zuffa to that too. Zuffa's building a little roster. We haven't heard anything officially, but Yeah. Anyway,
Wilder gonna get some hate today. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna find a reason to hate on him today. Just cause you brought him up. Don't worry. Send it to your people. Yeah. Mhm.
well, yeah, shout out to Daniel Dubois. Okay, he's the two-time unified heavyweight champ. In a very, very resilient performance last weekend. Okay, it was a really good fight. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was entertained. I was appalled, but I was entertained because Fabio was leaking like he had been shot. I was like,
Man, we like Daniel. I'm telling y'all, hey, one thing y'all need to be. I say the same thing about Rolly. Rolly got a little bit of talent, but one thing Rolly got on him, he got that ADHD, and it's strong in him. And some days it's a little bit stronger than other. Hmm.
well, shout out once again to Daniel Dubois. Okay, he could not let his sister outwork him, outdo him. Caroline a couple of weeks ago defended her belts, and so he wanted to get his back, and he did. He did. So congratulations to Daniel Dubois. Very interested to see how soon this rematch happens, because if you guys did not know, Fabio Wardley has already activated the rematch clause.
You
I
better
don't know.
get you some juice, brother. Cause listen, I don't. Them couple of knockdowns wasn't enough. That autism strength is different. He could have ragdolled your ass real bad. Like if he would, the coach would have slapped it out of him earlier. Your ass would have been in trouble for real, sir.
Mo, did you call those spectrum jabs?
Yes, yes, he did. Yes, he did. And y'all and ask the people if anybody know anything about Rolly. Rolly strong as shit. That's the one thing that everybody say about Rolly that not change. He's strong.
They
It's a
did.
reason.
They do
There's a
say that.
reason.
They do
There's a
say that.
reason.
They do say
Spectrum punches. I like that, Mo.
that. They,
Spectrum punches. We adding that to the damn categories. I like it.
well, I don't know how soon this rematch is supposed to happen, but he needs to heal, first of all, before he steps his toenail back in the ring. You need to heal that nose. I thought the nose was broken. I thought it was tender before he even walked in the room, because the bridge of it had wear and tear on it already that was visible. So I don't know how soon this is supposed to happen. I don't know what they think he's going to be able to implement in a short period of time. Maybe it's not a short period of time. Maybe the rematch isn't until this time next year. I don't know. But I don't think I would not, after that kind of, but hey, who am I? I'm not a fighter. Fabio, he posted on Twitter clips from Apollo Rocky 2, and Fabio, that didn't go well for Apollo. He lost to Rocky the second time. The first time was a draw. You lost the first time. What did you think? Get his belts back from Rocky. Last time we saw Apollo, and it did not go well. Fabio, rethink this, is all I'm saying. Rethink this. You got started late. I feel like if you fight the man again, it's gonna do what Bud Jablowski said. It's going to cut your career short. And maybe he doesn't want to be in there that long. But the reference you used was not the right reference. Fabio, did you watch the movies? Lord have mercy. Anyway, so we're moving along. Friend, where are you? Come back hither, because I want to talk about something. I want to talk about what's going on with Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford is in retirement. And in his retirement, he's been traveling around the world, visiting different boxing gyms and stuff like that, going to all the premier fights, things of that nature. He's going to be in Giza to watch Usyk next weekend. And, you know, in between doing those things, he's also keeping an eye on the stuff that's going on in boxing. And on June 27th, Jerron Ennis and Xander Zayas are fighting. Well, they're doing media. And Jerron Ennis made a statement about Bud Crawford. And Crawford ain't really like it. You know, Crawford ain't really like it. He's become more vocal in his latter years and in retirement. So he had something to say about what Boots said. Friend, what you think with Bud Crawford? Like, is he gonna return? Because he told us all he would never return. He got up on the pivot and told him, you will sell your soul. That's what he told Shin. So, is Bud itching?
For the right amount of money, your crunchy hair ass gonna sell your soul too. All of us do. We all got a little soul seller in us, Budrick. But you giving. And I like it. Keep going. But you guys in retirement, are we retired? Or are we not retired? Do you want to come back? Come back. Because my friend has a saying, and Greg, don't fight me. But I'm going to say this, okay? Um, my friend has a saying, and she says sometimes the young pup has to go and get drowned. Well, Boots got 275 fights. Budget got 50 fights. And y'all have crowned Boots the king of kings of kings. And I'm gonna need y'all to be Lot's wife and look back. Cause Budrick is still there. Okay? And he really ain't going anywhere yet. I do believe that Budrick is coming back. But I don't like how he's shooting at Boots. Now, I will say this. You should have had that same energy while you were active at 147. While you were active at 147, you wasn't acting like this, bud. I watched ya. I watched it. I watched it. He wasn't acting like this. And anytime they said Boots and Bud, you didn't want to talk about it. Now, you whoop his ass, huh? Yeah, okay, well, I want to see it. Come back. Give me what I want. Come back. I do right now think Budget will beat the shit out of Boots. And we're gonna be here to argue, and that's fine.
Beat the
Y'all,
shit? You think he gonna beat the shit?
I think Bud beats the shit. He gonna do him just like he did Canelo. Y'all done put this boy up on a damn stool. And I don't know, somebody needs to kick the stool from up under him because I don't know where we're going at this point. Y'all done made Boots into this fucking dog, and we've seen him fought Karen twice. Custodio Clayton from Canada. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, I don't know how y'all put him up there so fast already, Mr. Residential Trees, but Budrick cans him. Campbell soup. Like, I mean, I don't know what y'all want to talk about. To me, I haven't seen anything that's gonna make me say this man gonna beat the shit out of Budrick. Budrick didn't beat not one. Budrick didn't beat two of my favorite fighters. So I'm just gonna get in my line and show respect because apparently this nigga got something on him. So if y'all know, like I know, we'll back. And Eric, oh, we hadn't got to that, but what my friend say, a nice segue into shit. Karen got his ass whooped last night.
Peter rolled.
This the same Karen that Boots struggled with twice, and y'all swear that he didn't struggle with no Karen. He beat, no, he didn't. Y'all lying. We all watched that fight.
By Patty Donovan, of all people.
Patty Milk? You got beat by a nigga named Patty Milk? The man that's in the same trajectory to beat up Budrick Crawford? Budrick Dwayne Anthony Crawford. That same Bud?
Got dropped twice.
That bud, my God, today we need to go have a real good look in the mirror. Patty Melt beat Karen. Boots, would you struggle with Patty Melt? I want to see now what you do with Patty Melt because you know what? I'm starting to change my little opinion about this shit with Xander.
No, you told
And
me I was crazy.
I'm not big on Xander, but now I'm starting to. My eye is kind of twitching a little bit because I got to thinking. Karen was kind of big when he fought Boots. Boots
They were both
struggled with
big
that man.
147s. Yeah.
Patty Melt beat Karen, who was the same size as Karen last night. And you, sir, you're finna fight a guy that's telling you, I'm coming in this bitch at 180 pounds. See me, feel me, hear me. I am coming to you. You struggle with Karen, who got beat by Patty Melt, who was the same size. Go ahead, friend. Maybe I'm
I'm just
missing.
listen, I'ma speak for the Boots fandom that are gonna say, hey, Boots beat the dog crap out of Karen. That's why Patty Melt was able to do him that way. He ain't have nothing left. Boots beat it out of him. That
Hold,
is why he looked like he did yesterday, friend. That's
hold
why Patty Melt was
on.
able to make him look like that. Because he ain't
Hey,
had nothing left after Boots.
Boots fought Karen, and Karen went directly to the club like whatchamacallit did after he fought Shakur. Oh, what's his name? Ain't his name Shakur? And it's yeah, Shakur. What? And I had to go back and watch some Xander fights because y'all know I am not high on Xander. I actually do not like Xander. I want Boots to beat Xander so we can just kind of move in another direction. Okay. So I'm seeing this. Xander is not a bad fighter. He makes some mistakes that could potentially get him in some situations, but his size advantage is if he learns to use that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking real boxing. Let me go back to being a fan. My bad. My
No,
bad.
Boots won't have. I mean, Xander won't have a size advantage. Boots has told us that he has been fighting at 40% of his capacity because he was shrinking down to 47. So Boots at 54 is gonna be a monstrosity. Okay, I don't Xander being too big for Boots. Boots is a big guy. He was just shrinking down to 47. So he's going to be filled and ready to go at 154. This is going to be a really good fight. Go ahead, friend.
So you're openly admitting to being a weight bully?
Who?
Boots, he's shrinking himself down to get down to that weight. Is it 40%? That's a
Yeah, yeah.
lot.
I know y'all remember him saying that his doctors told him that he was only fighting at 60% of his capacity because he was not at his full weight strength.
What
Yeah,
fucking doctor told you that? Okay. Secondly,
it was
sir,
Richard.
Greg, I know you told him that. You told him that, Greg. I know he got that from
Hey,
you. I
somebody
know he got that from you, Greg. I know you told him that.
he said somebody said he said the
It was
doctor told
Greg.
him.
Greg is 5'2". Of course. Of course. Of course. He only fighting at yeah. He's sucking down to a little small person. I'm little. Boost is humongous to me.
Boost is a big old dude.
Yeah, but Boost ain't sucking down to no, he ain't. No, you're a weight bully. And I tell you what, you better not fucking struggle with goddamn Xander. Cause I tell you what, when we come in here on Sunday, you, your fans, Greg, everybody gonna have a hard night. Because I've been telling y'all, Something is funny in the milk. There's army men at the bottom of the cereal.
No, I think it's going to be a good fight. I've always said it's going to be a good fight. And for those of you who are in the chat that were saying, I read somebody say, and thank y'all for coming in. I see all of y'all coming through. I see you, Tim. I see all of y'all coming through. Thank you so much. The Messenger, KO the guy. I see you guys. Eric O, Giovanni, I think I saw you. Loud Pat, Mo. Y'all, thank you. Jay Grant. Hit the like button as well. But this is what I will say. Go back and watch Xander's last fight against a boss for the people who thinks he cannot move.
And I was just about to say that. That's the fight that I went back and watched, friend, and I'm sitting here like
Xander can move all of that weight for 12 full rounds. He did it in that Abbas fight. Now, granted, Abbas is not as talented as Boots, but for y'all thinking he just finna stand there and be in Boots' face, these people, they moving him right. And y'all know if Top Rank don't do nothing else, they will place you, they will match you well before your big one. Now, what I heard was nobody wanted him to fight this fight just now, but I ain't mad at him for doing it now. Because this is how I feel, and I've said it before. I don't know if this is going to happen or not. Depending on how he feels, fight week, Xander has already told us he's not going to be at 54 much longer. I can see him maybe blowing the weight, coming in comfortably, not fighting for the belts. If Boots wins, then Boots will be the only one fighting for the belts if he comes in on weight. But I can see Xander coming in feeling fine, blowing the weight in order for him to give his best effort in that ring, knowing that he's not going to stay at 54 after this fight anyway. Now, I ain't saying that's what he's going to do, but I'm saying it's a possibility.
We got a habit of calling things before it happened over here. We have a habit of doing that. And I do believe that that's accurate. I can see that happening, especially since Mr. I'm sucking down to 40% is probably going to stay at 154 and beat some people at 154 since he's sucking himself down so much. I don't like that you said that. That really pissed me off, by the way, okay?
No, because nobody ever gets the criticism of sucking down to fit into a weight class except for one somebody that I know. I ain't gonna even say his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He gets diarrhea shat on for making 135 pounds. Not the fact that, oh, I'm gonna be a professional, I'm gonna get down there, I'm gonna deplete myself and still win fight. No. Nobody gets shat on the way somebody I know gets shat on for that. Other people say, well, at least he making the weight. Man, he ain't even got all his strength and he's still whooping motherfuckers down there. That's what I hear from other people about other people. Okay, but yeah, go ahead, friend.
I don't know what you've been told, but over here, I call it like I see it.
You do.
You use a weight bully.
You do.
Sebastian Fondora's a weight bully. Boots, Xander, all y'all, you're sucking down. If you are having to lose, and you know what's crazy? I literally just had this conversation the other day. If you are having to lose more than 35 pounds to get down to your weight, 35 is excessive. And especially doing it in a 2 month span. I lost 11 pounds in a month. My doctor was like, what you doing? So for like that's a lot of weight for somebody to be losing at one time. I don't like that. Fight around your weight. So if you walking around this bitch at 190 pounds, you know where you need to be? Fighting David Benavidez. I don't give a fuck how tall you is. But if you walking around that at that weight, David Benavidez fights between 168 and 175. Pick one. But if you're walking around at 190 pounds, that's where you need to be fighting. You shouldn't be trying to shrink down to fight no motherfucking Gary Antoine and Frank Martin. You look sick and crazy. And that's the problem with boxing. Y'all be sucking dick on the weekends and telling people instead of saying, hey, y'all, this ain't right.
What they be doing?
Sucking dick on the weekends. In the back of a vacant art. What's that? The damn the things you use when you move. A U-Haul. Yeah, that's what they do. I'm just saying though, like, why don't we do more of that? Just like everybody hadn't said, we ain't said shit. Jaime Munguia, where the fuck them goddamn test results at? We're not focusing on the right thing in this sport. That's why they pulling everything over our ass. But
Say it
I
again.
be
Say
they
it again.
pulling everything over us.
Where
When
are the VADA results from that card? Where are the
Ryan,
results?
Ryan, your whole card was sick. I got to Vegas on Tuesday. My fighter was sick. Everybody was sick. Ryan Garcia got out there and performed better than anybody else. He was there the same amount of time we were all there. Matter of fact, he got there the same day we did. And Mario Barrios was sick. Everybody got the shit, y'all. My friend attest. My friend will tell you. Everybody got the shit, y'all. Everybody was sick. Everybody on the card that fought, everybody had it. Ryan Garcia is the only one that was fighting like a maniac. Where are the y'all? We're not talking about the right things, but I be seeing y'all. Y'all be on these fangirl channels. Y'all be so over there supporting they bullshit. But where they be talking real boxing at, I don't see you. Y'all be asking the right questions,
Don't
saying the
ask the
stuff.
right questions.
Mm-mm.
I want to know, Vada, why some test results you post proudly on your Twitter page, and then others we hear not from you a peep. That is concerning. Okay. If you can't post them all, don't post none of them. Because there's certain fights I'm waiting for the results of the test. Jaime Munzi, and specifically those who have failed before. I want the results. Where are the Ryan Garcia test results? You were there. You posted that you were there. You were there at the David Benavidez card that Jaime Munguia was on. You were there. Where are the results? We want them. Vada,
But
was Connor Ben even tested against Regis Prograis since it wasn't a title fight? Was he even tested? We want to know.
they was
Vada.
juicing him in the tanning bed. Hell no, they didn't test him.
Hmm.
But I tell you what, though, like I said, not enough is getting said about the important stuff in boxing. We're too caught up by the bullshit. Like we have to start focusing on the stuff that matters to us, our fighters, like all of our people. We have to do that. Like we're not, we're not. But
Exactly.
getting up on national television telling people you sucking down to 40%. Hey, you're a weight bully and I don't like it. And now I want you to see you get beat. I
I
want
don't want to
Xander to
see him
beat
get
you.
beat.
I do. Because I'm going to tell you why. You're telling me I cheat. I go down there to the little weights and I whoop up on them niggas at the little weights. That's what he told me.
Frank not cheating because he's making the weight. Now, see, we disagree on that.
You're sucking down. If you say I gotta suck down to a certain amount, you cheating. You might as well juice.
Friend, I don't agree with that because I don't think any fighters other than heavyweight fighters don't cut weight. I think they all cutting weight. You said 26 pounds, right? You said if they have to cut down more than 30 pounds, right?
35. Hold on. Okay. Friend, I'm 172 pounds right now. 172 right now. I lose 35 pounds. Do you know? And I had to go fight, let's just say, Alicia Bumgarner. That's my dog. But I got to use her because she fight at 135. Fuck it. Amanda. Okay?
Okay.
If I lose 35 pounds, And
You'll
go
be at
fight Amanda.
137. No, you can go fight Knuckles at 135.
Do you know the way I beat the fuck out of her? Because I'm going to rehydrate back to 168, 172 on fight night. I'm going to be all body, all fucking night. She's going to have to like dig in her bag to really, friend. And that's just how that shit is. That's me dropping down to go beat Knuckles and then rehydrating on fight night. She ain't shit she can do with me.
Well, that's not necessarily true, friend, because the research has said. Now, I don't know what doctors and what research, probably the same ones that told Boots, but the research has said the person who is cutting the weight and then regaining it overnight has a better chance of things falling apart for them because of putting the weight on so quickly. It may be more detrimental to that fighter than it is the fighter who's not losing as much weight. I'm just saying that's what they say. Go ahead, friend.
Cool, let's maintain it. I'm 172 pounds right now, friend, right? I dropped down to 135 and fight Knuckles, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I rehydrate 20 pounds.
Okay.
Same fucking results. I'm gonna be in that bitch neck.
Well, Knuckles is gonna rehydrate as well,
Yeah, friend, but it's different. It's different. Like everybody's body is different. Boots rehydrating to 180 pounds, and who fight at 154? He ain't gonna rehydrate up that much.
friend. A boss, the dude that Xander just fought, a boss. He was the champion.
Okay, him. That's two different body types. Like he can't. My 180 and his 180. They gonna do two different 180s, friend. My 180 coming with some ass. His 180 just coming with a little bit of bullshit. But I got some shit behind me.
Well, the thing is, friend, what do you have behind you? Are your legs gonna be able to carry that?
Yes.
No ways.
Not a friend. Some of these people, the people that know how to do the shit, they know how to do the shit. If I've been fighting at 147 pounds all of this time and I've been sucking myself down, I know how to do this professionally at this point. You're a
All I'm
cheater, and I want Xander to beat you up because you're sucking yourself down. You never
you
should have
can't
said
say
that.
you can't say that, friend, because Xander's always been at 154. He's at
Exactly.
180
He,
right now.
hey, friend, you know what? 154 and 147 and them two different weights. That you can't do that at 147. I'm willing to accept that a little better at 154. That's closer to 160. 147? You're a cheater. You're a cheater. And you're a cheater.
I won't say cheater because he got down to the way he did.
Cheat. I'm sorry.
And he depleted himself. You so silly. He depleted himself. He was looking like Skeletor on a few of them weigh-ins. You can't tell me getting yourself, dehydrating yourself all the way down like that, and then adding that back on is not as healthy as somebody who's closer to their weight. So to me, it evens it out to me a little bit. I'm not listening to you. Stormy B Man, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. First super chat of the day. He says, when y'all gonna invite me up to speak on some of these topics? There's plenty to cover. Education is costly, ignorance is free. Now listen, Stormy, you know we don't typically do that. We don't be bringing people up on the show and whatnot. We bring Janae on, but we might do a little something.
We can't have no boys up here. This is a female ran podcast.
Well,
Y'all can't come up here and talk with us, Janae, Sugar, Karma. They invited. Y'all can watch. Y'all got all the men to go hang out with. Y'all don't come hang out with us. Y'all can watch. Y'all can't hang out with us. That's not fair. We don't want to come to y'all shit. But I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no. I watch Stormy all the time. He don't know I'm watching it. I watched this show the other day. He didn't even know I was in there. But goddamn, Let the boys hang out with the boys. The girls gonna come over here. We can do that over here.
We
Y'all not gonna.
segregated unless we
You
have a
goddamn skipping. We gonna keep this 1950 whatever in this bitch. Cause no, we're not. No, we did that. We did that before. We're not doing that again.
well,
No,
well.
we're not inviting y'all. Y'all can come hang out, but watch.
Thank you so much, Stormy, for the super chat.
No,
Yeah.
not you, Deontay, not no uncles, not none of y'all. None of y'all, none of y'all, none of y'all.
The chat has spoken. The chat said no men on the panel unless it's a guest,
Oh,
special guest, boxers or something, trainers, that kind of thing. Now, let's keep it moving because we've already talked about Boots and Xander. I'm very interested in this fight. I've always been interested in this fight. I'm just happy, friend, that you now are looking at this fight through another lens. I'm tickled about it. Um, Next, talk about another fight that's coming up. It's coming up fast. Um, Oshaki Foster and Raymond Ford fight at the end of this month. And there's been plenty of back and forth with Oshaki Foster and Raymond Ford. But there's a little Twitter tea that I'd like for you to talk about that happened between Oshaki Foster and Richardson Hitchens.
Melvin. And guess what I did, friend? You know what I did?
You reported him.
I did. I was like, I did. When I seen him respond to Oshaki, I picked up my phone real close to my face so I could make sure I got the report right, friend, and I reported the tweet. Melvin, we heard you smell like doo doo. That's what Shock said, and everybody know you smell like shit. So maybe I need to go back and say Madagascar because you really do be hanging out with the animals over there. We're gonna leave Melvin where it's at, and we're gonna bring Madagascar back. Why? Why did you? I told y'all. I told y'all to leave him alone. I did. For did I tell him? I told y'all to quit picking on him because y'all don't realize. Shot got a best friend that's attached to his shoulder that y'all can't see, okay? And she literally will hype him into like a person y'all don't know. So for him to get up there and like say you smell like doo doo, I know something and I heard it, but I don't know. Is that why they call you Mr. Popo? They mean poo poo. No, I'm sorry. Look, I gotta get serious. Wait, stop. I need to know at this point because when Shock say something when like he's been upset, typically it's the truth. And I've been knowing this person for a long time. And when he start crashing out like that, typically what he's saying is correct. So I need to know, what is it, the mouth or the ass? Which one is the shit? Either way, I'm gonna keep reporting you on social media until you're gone. Because now, not only are you annoying, you got a little shit smell about you too, man. I don't even want you around no more. So there's that. But I can't believe Shock said that. I can't. He said you smell like shit. Wait, I gotta read it correctly. Hold on, give me a second. Hold, please. Hold, please. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
Whoo, thank you so much, Janae A Size Sports. She just dropped a $1.99 on us with a whole bunch of crying emojis. Listen, y'all, I was not expecting it to get
Hold your horses. Richardson Hitchens. Melvin the Maddest shitty booty gas car.
Oh my God.
He said, I got way more heart than this coochie alien in the face ass nigga. Shock retweeted and said, LOL. Now you don't see me on here talking about how you smell like straight doo-doo and everybody around you be talking about it. And like I said, scary with no heart. You a grown ass man comment on how another man look. That's female shit. We all know you soft as life, my G. Chill. Mr. Poo Poo, come to the chat. I need to know. Wait a minute. I need one of Hitchens' friends, one of the partners. I need somebody.
One of the active squad members.
Is that why Shakur stopped hanging out with you? Because you smell like Dookie? Shakur kicked you out the group because you was the shitty. You like you was scaring the hoes because you was the one that stunk.
Shitty cuz.
Shitty cuz? That you shitty cuz? Do you know like how bad like you have to be related to Doodoo and everybody know? He said you are genetically related to shit, and everybody around you talk about it. I can't. I need to see. I gotta see myself now, friend.
No, I
Because
don't. I'm a
you
whole
know what? I know who
anytime
to
I'm
ask.
around him, anytime. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate.
It's not. It's not. I know who to ask, friend. You know who I'm ask. You know who I'm ask. And as soon as we get done with this shit, I'm gonna ask because they was in each other's face, and I want to know if you smelled Mr. Poo Poo while he was in your face.
Listen. A-Side Sports, thank you so much, Lady J. She says Duduson hangs out with Edgar, who's got Gilbert. They voted him off the island. Oh my God. Yo.
Dawson, hey, Janae, go to hell. This Dudison is, I think, I like it. I like it too much. Dudison. Oh
Yo,
my
please.
God. I want to know where that even came from and what possessed Shock to say that out loud. It smelled like Dookie. And
Man,
everybody
say,
know.
this is horrible. This is a horrible thing to have said about you. And the craziest thing is, did he respond? Did he did he
Let me go
defuse?
see. Hold on. Let me
Did
see.
he come back with anything? Because if he didn't respond to that, now I'm really thinking there's some truth to it. What's up, BF? I see you in here. I see you, Phenomenal Mexican. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Listen, if you gonna respond to somebody calling you soft,
Oh, Lord, Shock was killing his ass, friend. Oh, he did respond.
he
He
did.
can't. Yeah, he got a
Okay,
speech impediment. Po baby. He said, "I be can't." Oh, I see what he did.
girl, it
My
had him
God.
all discombobulated. He couldn't even tweet right. He
He
couldn't type
said,
right.
"I became and Olympian and a world champion. The fuck you mean? You been here and I'm scared. Where the fuck you know me from, Coochie? I never even ever spoke on that Coochie little ugly nigga. Please hold.
So he
Shock
didn't
it.
he didn't respond about the smell. He just
No.
responded about not having any heart.
So he got you know the Dookie got some truth to it because he didn't even address it. The
He
Dookie
didn't
got some
even
truth.
address it.
Okay, So Shock said, "Hey, didn't you lose to the USA to Gary Russell a few times, then had to run to Haiti to join their Olympic team? Stop talking like you built that, dude. Also, you ducked Matthias, and soon as he lost, you ran to Paro for the same belt you was complaining about. You soft boy."
Yeah, that went from sugar to shit real quick, didn't it? Real quick. Real quick. Listen, I was shocked to lock in and focus. I saw he posted a photo of him in the gym. I think he said 10 days out. He looks ripped. He looks shredded. Okay. Ray is in the gym. He's posting daily. He's over there getting good sparring Hitchinson, sparring Shakur, sparring whoever else they have over there, getting good work. I can't wait for this fight. We ain't making no predictions just yet, but we will. fight week. Um, I'm excited. It's a really good fight, and I like the fact. Oh, did you see the face to face thing that they filmed, that Oshaki and Ray Ford filmed? It was really good, and I love the fact that they took away the 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 interview person. It was just the two boxers, and they read the questions to each other. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. If you haven't, go watch it. It's a really good look. They need to continue in that format. Take away the interview person. We don't need them. We just need to see the boxers face to face and go back and forth. That was really good. I think this is going to be a good ass fight, y'all. I think this is going to be a good fight. I think Ray feeling the fact that he's the underdog and being underestimated. Go ahead, friend.
While we're here, I'm gonna throw it. Did you see Patty Pies commenting, talking about what Shock didn't? Okay, it don't matter.
What did he say, girl?
Something I want to say about not beating him up that badly or something like that.
Fulton said that.
Yeah, Patty Pies did. I'm gonna have to go find it. Oh, yep. Sorry. Oh, no. I don't know if y'all saw that. Yeah, Patty Pies is in the comments. Somewhere talking about Shock didn't do all much or nothing to him. I was like, maybe you.
He know we saw the fight though, right?
We watched it on the floor, friend. We were
He know
there.
we watched that fight.
I got a man booted off the floor that night. I remember. Clearly. I will never forget it. Like, okay, whatever. I'm just.
Well, we have some new developments. One of boxing's beloved brethren, speaking of coming out of retirement, has announced that he's coming back. Okay. It's a few people I know that worship at the altar of Vasily Lomachenko, and he is returning. Okay. He was very strategic, been gone for 2 years, decided on the day that his contract ended with Top Rank that he would be returning to boxing. I'm excited. Are you?
I've been waiting for a nigga to unroll his feet all week. I just knew. I had pulled out my shirt and everything, friend. I knew. I know that it was coming. I was waiting for them feet to unroll. I knew, wait, Jesus to return. Yeah. Listen, hey, whatever you do, boxing is back. And like, I can't be mad at Loma coming back, EJ back. You know what I'm saying? Like Megamel, what you waiting
We
on?
wait. What,
What we waiting on? You know what I'm saying? Like if we can get that back, I love Danny. Danny, I don't want you to come back, but if you can get on the commentary team, you know what I'm saying? I would love that for myself. But bring the hood back. Boxing was good when Loma, you know what I'm saying? Like when EJ was here. Like I ain't mad at it. The opponent that I'm hearing though,
what's the opponent you hearing?
I'm hearing two different.
What you hearing? Because I ain't heard nothing yet. What you
They
hearing?
they teasing Tank, but they're gonna announce that Pitbull Cruise. That they're teasing Tank, but they are also Tank and it was somebody else. It was somebody else, but Tank more importantly. Mhm,
Really?
mhm, 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 mhm.
Interesting. You know what? This is one I would like to see. I would like to see Noma versus Gary rematch. I would love to see that. I would like to see that again.
Mr. Motherfucker Gary.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to see that rematch. I sure would.
My friend be setting me up into shit sometimes, and I be forgetting where I'm at, and sometimes, and okay,
I would like to see that.
Mr. Motherfucker need to do what he doing, friend. Y'all see it be y'all, y'all. Y'all Deontay Wilders of the goddamn world. Yeah. Bring him back. Bring it back. Bring him out.
He done had a fight since Loma been retired. He more active than Loma been.
He had a 4-round fight on the prelims of a pre. They my dogs. So I feel a little slanderous saying this, but Mr. Motherfucker need to do what he do. That's talk to his brother, put that cold mask on his face. Like I don't know what we're doing here. And asking for that, I don't know. I don't know. And then, like, I always see him, he always in the camera with his teeth and he always smiling and he always asking for a fight. Mr. Mother, you are a trainer now. That's what we want for you.
He's still a fighter, friend. Gary is too.
Friend, please. Okay.
Ooh. Now this one I would not mind either. Now
I just want to see
this
what
a
you
good
finna put up here. All right, cool. Announce the fight. Guess what's gonna happen? Green baby gonna pull out that bitch. Like I don't know why, and I'm gonna ask y'all to stop suggesting that we offer those people fights. We
well,
don't need to offer those people fights,
friend, they
friend.
out here cheerleading because they think they finna get a Tank fight. They are Tank's mandatory. So I mean,
People in hell think they gonna get ice water on one Sunday evening, baby.
but what one thing Tank gonna do is Tank fight his mandatories, friend.
One thing Tank gonna do is not fight that man's son. Okay, that's what Tank ain't gonna do.
How about that? The cantankerous one has been off for a while. Now, do you see him coming back fighting Loma? Do you realistically see that fight happening?
Tank
Both
is
have been
fighting. Tank is fighting Pitbull Cruz. Have y'all noticed y'all ain't seen Pitbull since December? Pitbull would have been back already because he didn't get beat the fuck up in December. He would have been back already. It's May. Pitbull would have fought for Cinco de Mayo. We're not, hey, y'all not crazy. Put your damn tin foil on around this bitch. We wear tin foil on this show. Put it on. That's how your brains work around here. Like, y'all ain't seen Pitbull? Ain't nobody wondered, like, damn. Pitbull
listen.
ain't got hurt.
I'm
His
gonna
wife
be
wasn't pregnant in December.
I'm gonna be checking for Pitbull. I ain't gonna lie.
I
I don't
do.
be checking for Pitbull like that,
I
friend.
do. I do. Ever since I seen that neck in December, I be actively looking for Pitbull because I want to see what he got on now. Let's see the jewels. You got paid some more money. He didn't got accessorized. Ain't nobody asked where Pitbull at. And Pitbull ain't got all these fights. But okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm on my business. I'm on my business.
Well, we still have not figured out what's going on with the cantankerous ones. There are channels who will keep you updated about his court stuff. We don't care over here.
Go over to Tank MZ. They're covering it right now.
So yeah,
Tank
I
MZ
don't.
is covering it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, whatever happens, if he can fight again, then we'll be talking about Tank again. Until that mystical, magical day, whatever. Um, but it is interesting that you said that, friend. We haven't heard anything from Pitbull. It makes everything more interesting now that Loma has decided he's coming out of retirement. I'm sure he's coming back at 135. I don't see Loma going to 140 at all. But since we're here at 135, let's stay here because there was an announcement for a fight at 135 for a championship title fight. The WBC is, from what we're hearing, is putting on an August 1st show. Speaking of the person who gave Tank Davis his first draw, Lamont Roach versus William Zepeda will happen for Shakur's WBC belt that was stripped from him in August 1st to be exact, is what I'm hearing. Excited about that fight. Listen, I feel like Lamont Roach has gotten the bad end of the stick 2 times in a row. I think third time will be the charm for him. I believe he can handle William Zepeda, and we'll see him get his second weight division championship finally against William Zepeda. Fred, how do you feel about that fight? Because Zepeda's coming off of a loss to, we haven't seen him since he lost to Shakur, right? Or have we? Has he been back since then? Okay. How you feel about that?
Whoop-de-doo. I'm tired of Zepeda. Tank need to be fighting Lamont.
Tank
And he don't.
Lamont, friend.
I don't give a damn what he want to do. I don't care what he wants to do. Tank need to fight Lamont. He need to fight him over again. I don't give a, y'all ain't gotta do no press. Y'all ain't gotta do nothing. Announce the fight and tell us what day to show up. And this time, don't go get your hair no grease. I don't want to hear shit no grease, oils, sour juices. I don't want to hear about none of them shits when it come to your ass fighting Lamont. Fight Lamont, no hair grease. Cause I've been working my ass off. Wet hair, greasy hair, and not one time have my hair grease dripped in my eyes. Never. Not I done had a bunch of braids. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have some scalp braids for the fight May the 30th. I not one time that I didn't been in and sweated in the gym and had no juice in my eye. But you fought 9 rounds and then you got juice in your eye from okay. Hey, I don't know what's going on. Either way, Tank don't need to fight nobody till he fight Lamont.
He not fighting Lamont, friend.
Oh well then he don't need to fight no more. Be done. Because at this point you owe that man a fight. You cheated him. And everybody that was there, y'all cheated. We all saw it. Anybody else, and like y'all been doing a lot of weird shit in boxing that's supposed to be disqualifiable. I don't know what the fuck that is. Disqualifiable. I like that. I'm adding that too. Disqualifiable. I need that. Boom. Okay. Y'all didn't who was that fighting? When Wilder and them was fighting. They got in the ring and helped Chisora get up. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like we're doing a lot of WWE cheating kind of shit. Like if Tank take a knee, that's a knee, right? Like we have to count that. Like
That's why you're supposed to have those ringside referees. That's why you're supposed to have the replay. But none of that worked for that fight for some weird reason. None of that worked. All of a sudden, it's the referee's discretion whether or not he wants to count it as a knockdown. It's his discretion. He can decide if he wants to do that or not.
when did we give the boxer that decision to do? Like I'm confused at a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my brain don't work how it should, but I know that if that would have been anybody else, y'all would have been let Devin had did that shit in the fight.
Or
My
Shakur.
God, today let Shakur.
Or Shakur.
Let fat ass Keyshawn had did that in the fight. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about you getting up in front of the world in your panties and having to take them off too. Mm-hmm.
Let's just get right to it because we'll have a 4-hour show.
Yes, we will.
Listen, we don't know when Tank is coming back. What we do know is any news that you want to know, you can head over to a couple of channels that will have you caught up about Mr. Davis.
Tank MZ.
And Tankerous ones. But we have a fight this weekend. Okay. We have a fight this weekend. Not this weekend. Tonight. We have a fight tonight. They're going back to Norfolk, Virginia. Okay, after Keyshawn Davis and his brothers are back on center stage, and they've added Brian Norman Jr. in his first fight back after his defeat to Devin Haney. Okay. Good to see him back. He has a new trainer. He's in there running shields. He's been training with Maul. He's been training with Arrow. He's got a whole new team around him. His father is still there, thankfully. They are father and son. Okay. So everybody who's wishing him get rid of his father, blah, 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 his daddy is still there. His daddy gonna be there because that's his daddy. And shame on y'all for wishing anything other than that. However, he has a new head trainer in running shields. But these Davis boys, the Davis brothers, are back. Keon, Kelvin, Keyshawn, come to the front. Y'all pissed them people off in Virginia, and they ain't really fucking with y'all like they was before, okay? Because y'all don't know how to act. Yeah. Y'all had to cancel that one event that had the two Davis brothers. Because Keyshawn had semi-retired and whatnot. And that apparently wasn't doing well, so y'all had to can that. So y'all decided to bring DB3 on back. All the brothers. And them tickets ain't moving like they were before. When people tell you being humble it's a character trait. It's an asset. Okay, I know it's boxing and bravado sells. I know it's boxing and attitudinal adjustments needing to be made. I know that sells. That ignorant shit that y'all like, that y'all champion, it sells. I understand. It sells to y'all. I get it. But when you do that kind of stuff, you have to make sure you are on your P's and your Q's. You have to make sure that your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. You missed a couple of I's, homeboy. Because yesterday, you had to weigh in 3 times to get it. Now, I'm not calling you a fat bastard like Ryan Garcia because you wasn't 3 pounds over. You was 0.4 pounds over. Okay. However, yes, got me looking at you sideways yet again. I always look at you sideways, if I'm being honest. Maybe it was the scale because it wasn't just you. It was also Brian Norman Jr., who came in also 0.4 pounds over. I think they were both 0.4, 0.2, something like that. Not a lot, not even a full pound. But you missed. And Brian, I'm surprised at you because you had a whole pound to play with. Your contractual weight was at 148. How you miss 148? They gave you a whole nother pound to work with. I ain't like it. Friend, what you thought about that? Well, how did you feel about that?
I feel a lot. I feel a lot. I'm gonna say this, okay? Your job is to stay ready. That is your job as a fighter. You knew you had this fight coming up, regardless of the fact they want to see perfection on the scale. When you take your ass into that weigh-in, they don't want you to be over. They want you to be dead on or under. Being over causes a little stain, not to mention you've completely blew weight once before in this same fucking city. They gave the same city they gave you a key to. Then you got up there with your panties and you was like, yeah, I'm away. I done made the weight. They made you take your panties off on national television. The way that I would not never want my meat out on national television is insane, regardless if they brought the sheet out for you or not. I can't even say too much about Brian. This his first time. He do it again. I'm gonna give him a hard time. Your ass, it didn't take Brian 3 times to get that shit off of him. But you, it took you 3 times. And in the 3 times, you had to take your panties off to make the weight. Keyshawn, You are also sucking down to fight at 140 pounds. You also are a weight bully. And too many people that suck dick on the weekends with fucked up hairlines won't say enough of it. You are a weight bully. You are an unprofessional weight bully, and y'all go along with shits and giggles because he get up and he be all loud and he's stirring up his goddamn arms and shit and he bulking and shit. Y'all like that ignorant shit. But the fact of the matter is, professionally, you look a fool. Couldn't have been me. You couldn't have been my fighter. Cause baby, I chokes up, and I don't give a damn if you got to fight at all. I don't care about none of that. Like, I don't care. But you're embarrassing. And the fact that you got up and had to slide your panties to the side to make some weight. I get to say these things about you. And you put yourself in this situation. I would have been able to say that if you would have made weight with your panties on. You didn't. So you had to pull them to the side in order to cut those whatever little half a pound that you needed. But you're cheating. You don't want to go up there and fight no real work. Just like you going around this motherfucker, you saying Oscar Duarte, Rolly, all these fucking names. That's one name that you ain't mentioned. You mentioning everybody else except for this one name. And I tell you what, and I mean this wholeheartedly to you. You better go in there tonight and you better do things to Woo that's gonna make him think about it a year from now. When he go to sleep tonight, he needs to think about you when he go to sleep tonight. That's what you better go in there and do. Because if you do not, I promise you, I hadn't even been working. I'm gonna reinstate myself. And I promise you tonight, you're gonna have another 140 pounds on your neck. And you ain't gonna like how I do it because I got control of the social media. So it'll be me talking to you, not him. Um, so I hope that tonight you go in and you do what you're supposed to do. Absolutely, cousin. He absolutely ducked Edwin De Los Santos. But I don't think it was because he was scared to fight him. I think Keyshawn a dog. I think he didn't want to go in there and show his homeboy up. Because if he would have went in there and whooped Edwin better than Shakur did, that would have started an argument with his brother.
Well,
Can't
his
have
brother
that.
don't give a fuck about him because he took his food. He's supposed to be up there fighting T.O. at 140.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. Anything for Selena's shit. Anything for Selena. Shakur don't give. I mean, Keyshawn don't give a damn. We saw this boy get memory eyes talking about Budrick in camp. Here, brother, take my food and take the bumper off the car. Anything for Selena's. Take it.
Listen, listen, Linda, Linda.
Keyshawn to sacrifice his life for Shakur. I want y'all to understand the seriousness of this shit. This ain't just no fly of the mill kind of shit. He let him take food out of his mouth. He was literally about to put the fork up to his mouth with the food on it. Shakur grabbed that bitch and Keyshawn was like, "You gotta eat. Hell, I made me
And
some
this
money."
is another thing that nobody's talking about, and we're gonna get on Shakur in a second too. Shakur said he was gonna go up to 140, get this belt, and then he gonna go right back down to 135. That's what he said. We don't know where Shakur's fighting at, but what we do know is he ain't dropped that belt yet. We haven't been, the public hasn't been notified that he relinquished that belt yet. He told Keyshawn that's what he was gonna do. He's still holding on to that belt. Why? Why? Why?
You know why?
It's so interesting that they're playing this duck duck goose in this ring around the world. Y'all know how duck duck goose work, right? You go around in a circle and around, and the person that you think you can outrun, you touch them, and then you take off running, and then you take they see. Do y'all know how duck duck goose works? That is what he and Keyshawn are literally doing, because he should be back down at 135. Okay, he should be. If all goes according to plan with O'Shaquie Foster, he's tapping Shakur in the Duck Duck Goose game, because he's already put Raymond Ford in front of him. So if Shock does to Raymond what he's supposed to do, Shakur, you're touched. You're it, sir. You're it. You're supposed to be back there. Shock told you he would pay those sanctioning fees that you were moaning and groaning about just for the opportunity. But nobody wanted to discuss that. Nobody wanted to discuss that. So now you're still at 140 as far as I'm concerned. Keyshawn been wolfing, selling wolf tickets, selling the biggest wolf tickets, all on the set of Friday at the house, telling Devin Haney, where you at? Come out. I'm looking for Debo, with no intentions, none. I don't even like to use the word clout chase, because you motherfuckers done drug it into the ground. But that is literally what that man was doing at Devin at 147. He shitted all in y'all's face and told y'all, oh, I'm finna fight a champion at 147. I'm moving up to 147. He did all that talking, all that rigmaroling after he beat Jermaine Ortiz at 140. He told everybody who was listening, he going to 147. I'm fight champion at 147. We didn't know if it was Rolly. We didn't know if it was Crocker. He done lied and told y'all Devin ducked him. For what fucking reason? But y'all went and rolled into the sunset with that bullshit, only for him to announce he fighting fucking Woo Albright at 140. And y'all let that motherfucker slide with that bullshit. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Because y'all ain't shit. Anybody else that say something that's contradictory, y'all screaming it to the high heavens. Oh, he a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar. Oh, he's a liar. I can't trust nothing he say because he's a liar. Oh, he lies. I can't trust nothing he say because he's a liar. But this motherfucker done lied 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times to y'all bitch ass. And y'all still over here rooting and hooting and hollering for him. I hope Woo beat his ass. I really do. I hope Woo beat his motherfucking ass. I really do. I really do. I really do. Will he? Probably not. Because that ignorant motherfucker can fight. As much as I don't like him, I'm going to tell you the truth. He can fight. But I'm rooting for Nair Albright. And I'm rooting for him tough. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all get on my nerves. Because you be picking and choosing and you be selective and shit about your outrage.
They too busy sucking dick on the weekend. They're busy.
Exactly what they do.
You see everybody silent right now where they should be talking about that shit? I ain't heard nobody say shit about that nigga missing weight. Oh, he went back and made it.
They too busy on Twitter, fucking like you said. It wasn't even the weekend sucking dick, talking about it wasn't even a pound. Y'all all here acting like he didn't. He made the weight eventually. Yeah, he eventually made the weight, but with a name like the businessman as your moniker, bitch, it's gonna get talked about. We're gonna fucking say something. You think it's not supposed to be addressed? You didn't do what you said you were going to do. Initially, great, you were able to piss it out. You were able to go shit it out and make the weight. But you shouldn't have had to do it 3 and 4 times. Businessman, if that's the name you gonna run with, you need to stop fighting in Norfolk. Because you don't know how to concentrate and stay focused in Norfolk. And your folks ain't fucking with you because them tickets ain't selling. Keep your ass out of Norfolk.
Well, for one, gas is $59 a gallon. Yeah, on the East Coast, baby. Like, they might as well be in Vegas at this point in Norfolk. Like, they got one way in and one way out. One Walmart, one McDonald's. Ain't much there. But to go back, because my friend, she said all the things. Shakur did a thing. And a lot of people, they won't talk about it, and they won't pay attention to it. Y'all excuses is, oh, these guys grew up together. They friends. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Abdullah Mason broke away from the mold. And you see now Shakur stopped mentioning Abdullah. Abdullah literally right on his heels. Like Abdullah ain't new to the game. He should be working his way towards those fights. He ain't saying nothing. He argued with Hitch because he's an arguer. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna go back and forth. And then Keyshawn. Jared Anderson, like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, you went and friended all of these people. And then you got really tight with the people that was like closest to your weight division. I don't like that. But the spirit has been brewing since 2022. It's going to happen because something is going to happen that Keyshawn is going to do that's going to offend Shakur. And with the way Keyshawn do things, Keyshawn will, like I said, he'll take a bullet for Shakur. Shakur ain't gonna take that same bullet for Keyshawn.
We've
That
already
book,
seen how Shakur treats his so-called friends.
that bullet is coming very, very soon, and I don't know what it's going to be, but it's coming.
It's definitely coming because, like you said, Shakur is Shakur. We know who Shakur is. Um, and you say you feel like Keyshawn will take a bullet for Shakur. I don't necessarily feel like that. I don't feel like that. I feel like Keyshawn really believes the shit that he says to himself. He really believes that he is the best in the world. Um, but he might believe that when he that other personality, because I truly believe he suffers from multiple personality disorder. I truly believe that. So one of them personalities really believes that he's the best in the world. That other one is a little bit more timid. That other one is the one that we get when he get to talking about Shakur, or the one that we saw when he was face to face with
That
Richardson
other one
in the
snort
kitchen.
cocaine.
Well, well, it's that one that when he was up face to face with Boo Boo Hitchinson, he kind of shrank a little bit because Boo Boo turned up on him and told him, "You know what I did to you is sparring," and he kind of shrunk a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe all them personalities get together one day and decide that they ain't cool with being, you know, the little brother. And shout out to Tim Bradley. I know a lot of y'all be mad at Tim because y'all felt like he was a company man for years and years over at Top Rank, and you know he did his jiving and his shucking and whatever. But Tim been unhinged these last couple of months, and he been talking and telling what he really truly feels. And baby, he offended Shakur Stevenson. He was mad. He was mad at him. Cause Tim said y'all over there being father and son, and y'all okay with people calling y'all that, and people gonna continue to call y'all that until you fight each other. Until you fight each other. This imaginary brothership, brotherhood that y'all are trying to push off to boxing fans, that we're supposed to just accept that's the reason why you can't compete against each other, is asinine. Because if that were the case, you wouldn't be sparring each other. Don't tell me you can't fight each other in a ring under the lights with millions of dollars on the line, but you help each other get prepared for fights in sparring and shit. If you can do that, you can fight. So miss us with the bullshit. And all you fake ass fans that are like, man, y'all shouldn't be asking them to fight each other. Y'all can sit on a sick one too. Because y'all the ones that's flaming the fire of that bullshit. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. If you could spar and help your brother spar, you can fight.
Slim Hussein. Uh, not to start no drama, but a million have times have I heard that. It's a reason why Shakur won't fight O'Shaquie Foster. And I
All I'm saying is, if things go the way I want it to go, we gonna get that. We gonna see Oshaki over the top rope like Bud did Charlo when he demolished Arrow, calling out Shakur, because they gonna all be at the fight. They gonna all be there. If Shock does what he say he gonna do to Ray, what's stopping Shakur and Shock from happening? And if for some reason Shakur finagles his way out of that fight, the way
I'm coming, I'm gonna go pull out a wig because I know these whole ass niggas like talking about my hair. I'm gonna go pull out my best fucking wig. And when I tell you it's gonna be the Shakur hour, it's gonna be the Shakur hour for a whole hour in my best finest hair. Cause one thing about it, I could also take this wig off and have a head full. A lot of y'all not so lucky. Beards don't connect and shit. But want to come talk about, but I'm just saying, y'all, this is what y'all be championing. And the problem is they're gonna keep doing that shit and they're never gonna fight. Because we keep getting shit like this, and it's people saying, "Oh, y'all wrong. Y'all making them fight." Okay, they are, but they know what they doing. That's the thing.
That's
That's
the
why
duck duck
Shakur ain't
goose.
dropped that belt yet, y'all.
That's the duck duck goose that they playing. That's the game that they are literally playing. Duck duck goose. I'ma tap on who I really think I can beat, and then I'ma run around, and then I'ma sit down, and then it's your turn. That is what they are doing, and it's crazy to me. But if what we're hearing is true, if Shakur Stevenson is indeed going over to Zuffa Boxing, we gonna get some interesting stuff.
He ain't gonna fight Devin at no Zuffa.
Might not be Devin. Might not be Devin.
He ain't gonna fight no Melvin.
Your ass gonna fight somebody. No, because they don't play that shit over there at Zuffa. You gonna fight over there at Zuffa. That's one thing you gonna do. Your ass gonna fight somebody at Zuffa. Go ahead, friend.
If they go to Zuffa, I'm willing to bet everything that I got that Keyshawn moves up to 147 and Shakur go back down to 135.
He might.
He will.
If he does that, he'll be back fighting. Shakur will be back over there. Lomachenko may be over there because that's what I'm hearing. He's going to Zuffa. Maybe he gets that Loma fight. Maybe we get that De Los Santos rematch because De Los Santos and Del Rayo are about to have their rematch at 135. You know, Zuffa don't have them middle weights. So either it's 135 or 147. So whoever he fight when he get over there, he gonna be fighting somebody, because you're not finna go over to Zuffa and fiddle faddle. You ain't finna do it. You're not finna fiddle faddle around at Zuffa. Just like Richardson Hitchens, you ain't finna fiddle faddle at no 140. Your ass is 147 pounds to get your big ass on up there and make something shake. Okay, that's how they work over there at Zuffa. So if Shakur goes to Zuffa, I'm happy about it, because at least I know his ass gonna be fighting some damn body. Okay. The other thing I wanted to say, we have those fights. Edwin De Los Santos and Rayo are over at Zuffa. They're gonna be fighting. And we didn't get to talk about Shane Mosley Jr. over there wreaking havoc at Zuffa, fighting Sergey Bohachuk and knocking his ass out. Who had that on their bingo card?
Not me. Not me. Not me at all. Not me at all. That was crazy.
Listen, you know, sometimes you can have a difficult fight and it not end in your favor. And people think, man, it's going to be hard for him to come back from that. I remember watching Shane initially going, he ain't really got it. He ain't no good boxer. I don't. And Shane just kept fighting. And then we saw Shane in action, live in action, in living color. And he gave Ramos all he could handle. In my estimation, watching that ringside looked like a draw to me.
It did.
He got better after that fight. I wasn't expecting that. Friend, Bochuck, he done been in too many wars. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, the curse of the Eastern European is dead. Y'all friend and her daddy wished them goddamn hooligans on us, and good. I hate to celebrate it because I like Bochuck, but damn it, I'm glad the reign is done. The Eastern European is done. Shane, shit, shout out to you, hell. I wasn't expecting that. Listen, you might got a little something on you, Shane. I'm willing to watch it. I'm willing to watch it.
Listen, dare I say I was proud of Shane? I really was, because I was so not expecting that kind of performance for him. I was like, why would they put him in the ring with Bochuck like that? That's what I thought. Shane said, man, whatever, hold my beer.
Hold on. Stopped him badly. Yeah. Shane, shit, we're not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. Keep going.
Not mad at it.
Because if you're getting better as you go, and we don't see that often. Some people just stay the same. They don't never get better. You are actually applying. You are getting better. I love that for you. Keep going.
I love that for him. Shout out to Shane Mosley
Shout
Jr.
out to Shane. Shout out to Shane.
It was nice. I said, I was not expecting that from you.
Me
But
either. He did that shit.
Yeah. The thing I want to talk about, and I want to stay on Zuffa, because people been around here telling us that, you know, they love to tell us how much this man lies. He lie. I can't believe nothing he say. I can't. He just be lying too much. Everything he say, everything come out his mouth is a lie. That's what Rick Timms, he loves to say it. KO, bless his heart, loves to say it. You know, he a liar. I can't. You know, okay. All right, cool. Well, there hasn't been an official announcement yet, but from all of my sources, Devin Haney has signed to Zuffa Boxing for upwards of $100+ million. Okay. From the way I understand it, you know what? I'm not going to go into all of that. All I'm going to say is he signed a contract worth upward of $100+ million over at Zuffa Boxing. And people have gone out of their way, completely out of their way, to tell us that it's a lie. It's not true. Where was there's been an official announcement?
They can't stay the hell out of jail, friend. They need something to talk about. What do we talk about when my guy can't stay out of jail? Can't keep his hands off people. Won't fight my best friend. Like, they don't have much to talk about unless Devin is involved.
And you know, the thing that I would love to ask those particular people is, if this is not true, or not, if you are so hell-bent on saying that, you know, it's not true, or why would they give him that kind of money? Two things. Devin is about to be the face of Zuffa, just like he was the face of Matchroom USA. Bill knows what he's doing in there. And the other thing, if you want the official announcement, I'm actually still waiting on that official announcement that Tank told us he was getting from Amazon Prime. Where's that one? Where's that official announcement where he told the people that his deal was bigger than Floyd Mayweather's deal?
It's in cell block A. Shit. It's in cell block A.
When you guys can cue me up that official announcement, when you guys can show me the records of Amazon Prime announcing that is what they've done for the cantankerous one, shut the fuck up talking to me. about what Devin and Bill did or did not acquire from Zuffa. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, talk to me about it, okay? I don't want to hear your words, okay? Just shut up. Talk to me when your guy has a fight, okay? I don't want to hear nothing else, all right? Okay, just thought I'd put that out there because you're so quick to say somebody lying, but you won't call him a liar. You won't call him a liar. You won't say he lied about that contract that he told us that he had with Amazon Prime. That was a lie. That was a whole lie. But whatever. Um, did you see the interview with Bill on $1 million worth of game? And did you see when they called Jay Prince? That got Shakur a little bit pissed off again. They've been pissing
Y'all
me
be
off.
saying David scared of that boy, but I don't know. Don't know what y'all are saying. What y'all are saying. I told y'all I couldn't trust y'all. Y'all are liars. Y'all be lying to me because it ain't giving what y'all been saying, and what y'all said was Devin was scary and pillow fisted and all those things and all the things. And from the sounds of it, Mr. Prince is dragging his feet about the shit. I think he know.
What Mr. Prince tell us? What Mr. Prince said? Mr. Prince said, we willing to meet you at 144 pounds, but we got to get bigger and we got to get stronger before we get up to 140.
You ain't ready? He said, Cole is 135-pounder. What that got to do with the price of weave outside the country?
He's a little bitty man like Tank. They're both two little bitty people. They're little bitty.
We better get our ass in some business. Cause what it looked like, Mr. Prince, besides that Abdullah Mason, you got some hoes over there. And I don't mean prostitutes. Well, maybe I do mean prostitutes, because they selling it for cash. So it looks like you're running a goddamn brothel over there, Mr. Prince. Stable full of hoes. They ain't even thick. Look, they ain't even thick. They ain't thick. They not even managing their weight good because they don't even know what size they want to be. We can't even put these hoes where they need to be because we don't know what weight the hoe at. Like what she said in her nice. I take good care of my girls. That's what you doing over there. You take good care of your girls over there because that's all they know. We gonna get this money, big, big friends. Like, what you over there doing, Mr. Prince? You got the hose.
And I just like to say this also because it was such a big deal when that video was released. I know y'all know the one that Shakur's people released when he was taping Bill, and Bill didn't know he was being taped, and they had y'all thinking that somebody was actually running from Shakur when he said, "Oh, when y'all ready, we'll just move up to 140." You remember when Bill said that? He was doing him a fucking solid. But y'all so busy trying to hate. Y'all so busy wanting to talk shit. Y'all so busy wanting to just make Devin look like a scary cat. You couldn't catch that part. Oh, when y'all ready to move up to 135, we'll just move up. Cause we know what we'll do to your motherfucking ass if you come up there. We'll just go to 40. So we'll clear the way for y'all. But some kind of way it was misconstrued. And y'all ran with, oh, Bill and Dale scared of him. Oh, they scared. They scared of Shakur. Y'all make me so sick. Y'all making me so sick. Y'all make me so sick. And y'all run with that for years. Y'all have run with that narrative, because that's another word that y'all have driven into the ground. Y'all have run with that story for years. Oh, they were scared when core moved up 35. They just gonna go to 40. Baby, I'm moving to 40. I'm giving you that. I'm giving you that. I'm gonna let you have it. That's why Shakur came back and told y'all it was a stunt. It was a stunt that Top Rank made him pull when he got in the ring with Loma and Dev. It was all a stunt. It was for show. He didn't really want that smoke. Y'all so gullible. Y'all the same people that ran with, oh, he calling out Devin Haney at 147 and let that boy schedule a fight with Wu Albright at 140. Y'all so gullible. That's why they say that shit to y'all, because they know y'all dumb. Not
And
y'all.
did it with a straight face. And did it with a straight face, too.
Isn't that crazy
But
how
but
y'all allow
let that
people?
would have been Devin. Let that
Oh,
would have been Devin.
oh, baby, wouldn't have been no Jesus. You hear me? The Lord would be a shim sham. It would be a disgrace. You could. They would still be talking about it today as if it happened yesterday. That's how bad it would be. Cause they still mad talking about he was passing out mug shots. First of all, explain to me what passing out mug shots is. I never fully understood what y'all meant by that. And if y'all saying Bill went back and forth with a Tank lover and showed him on a private message a picture of a mugshot that anybody can Google and find, and that is what you're calling out, that is what you're calling passing out mugshots, y'all dumber than I thought y'all was. Y'all really are. If I'm arguing with somebody and I show them some shit in a message, me and them are having one on one, and you telling me I'm passing out mugshots, y'all don't really know the art of war. Y'all is stupid. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. And y'all keep saying and repeating that ignorant ass shit as if he went on somebody's platform and put up a picture of this man's mugshot, as if he Xerox copied and faxed a picture. Where he passing them out to? Y'all just say the stupidest shit in the world. I can't stand y'all. Y'all get on my goddamn nerves. Ugh.
You be talking to people that be sucking dick on the weekend. These is the people that you want honest shit from, mind you.
And Mechaholic, you are absolutely, I would not be surprised. He is the king of stunts. It is Jay Prince. That's why they was looking at him crazy like that. That's why Dev was looking at him crazy like that. Same stunt he pulled when he sent that shit over. When they was out at the party, signed the contract when he knew goddamn well wasn't no contract to be signed. Don't nobody ever want to talk about that. Oh, it's a part of boxing. That's what it comes down to when they do shit like that. When they do it, it's cool. When they do it, it's cool. Devin can't even play the boxing game like the rest of these hoe ass niggas. And I don't even say the word lightly. Y'all know I mean it when I say it. He can't even play the boxing game with the rest of you hoe ass niggas like the rest of these hoe ass niggas play. Y'all make me sick.
Devin is held to some unusual ass standards, and that shit is crazy to me. Cause y'all do not hold some of y'all other fighters to that same shit.
They get on my nerves. I hadn't gone off on they whole asses in a while, so it
Mm-hmm.
was warranted. My guy is back, so the old me done got revved back up.
Fired up.
Yeah, they got fired up a little bit. Friend, before we get out of here, because we knocking on the door of 2 hours.
Well,
Who you got in the Keon fight? Keon is the little brother, the taller brother.
I want all of them to get beat, so I'm picking the opposites on all of them, friend. I want Keyshawn to lose. I want all his brothers to lose. So everybody they fighting, that's somebody else.
Damn, friend. I wasn't expecting it. I thought you was gonna say, damn. Okay, well, shit.
Mm. Cause see, this is what happened. When you get up and say some shit like, I think I could beat the shit out of such and such now. I do believe that you asking for the shit. So you know what I'm saying? Go hard, my brother.
Well, all right. Who you got in the Brian Norman Jr. fight, friend?
Brian Norman Jr.
Okay. All right.
He better not struggle with that, whoever this is.
Say this Canadian dude, he ain't no slouch. He said
Yeah.
don't go on his last fight. He ain't no slouch, and he likes to rumble. So I'm very interested to see how Brian looks in his return fight. I know a lot of people after the Devin fight, they were calling him chinny. He had been dropped before. So I'm eager to see what he's learned from Ronnie. And to see if he can implement those things in the gym, in the things that he's worked on in the gym. I'm looking to see if he can implement those in this fight tonight. So I am definitely picking Brian Norman Jr. To win tonight and to look good winning. As far as the brothers, I have Keon. I've said it before, and I don't know if people really watch him. He's the youngest of the brothers. He's the tallest of the brothers. But I think he probably, if he stays focused and if he stays locked in on boxing and out of the bullshit that comes with them being at home, if he can stay locked in and focused, I think he has the possibility of being maybe the best of the three. And yeah, that's including Keyshawn. In my opinion, he's very young in his career, but that is just my belief. He has all the tools. Let me say that. As far as Kelvin, I think Kelvin gonna lose tonight again.
He just not good. They got him fighting because everybody else is fighting and they couldn't leave him out.
Yeah, he had left boxing once before because he's the older brother, and I think he was trying to help, take care of them and stuff.
Go
So
on
he
and
had,
get you a job, boy. Shit. Yeah.
well, we'll know for sure Sunday if we giving him a job.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
know before Sunday. He need a job right now.
well, shit.
Okay.
Well, shit. Um, okay, um, well, shit.
I'm just
So
saying.
yeah, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing because I think he is the least talented of the three, and he spent a lot of time away from the gym. I think he's back in the gym because it does Keyshawn well for his mental health for him. He's actually said that before. Keyshawn has. Having his brother Kelvin back in the gym helps him mentally when he's preparing for fights. So I think that is what his calling is going to be, probably just being there for support for Keyshawn. And I think Keyshawn's going to need that support tonight because I believe Wu ready. Wu is ready. Now, Keyshawn, to me, is more gifted. He has the more natural gifted attributes. But Wu is a good fighter and he works hard. And you cannot take him lightly at all. I think he's gotten better since the last fight that they had. I think he's gotten better since the fight that he had with the brother. I think we're going to see if he's gotten better since the fight that he had with Frank. He's been getting better. However, Keyshawn, he's getting better as well. I watched the last fight that he had with Wu, and both of them, I think, are different fighters now than they were then. I don't think Keyshawn was focused then, but I don't know if he's focused now. I don't think he should be fighting in Norfolk. I don't think it does him well mentally. So if he has any slippage, he knows people are watching and watching closely. Maybe those pounds, maybe that was all a setup to get people to watch the fight. I don't know. But because I don't put nothing past boxing. I really don't. Because those seats weren't selling, maybe they wanted a little extra razzle dazzle so that people could get interested in the fight. I don't know. But Keyshawn should win this fight, especially with him talking the way that he talks. He should win this fight. But I've heard him leading up to this fight talk about how he didn't want this fight. Like he wasn't interested in this fight. He's only doing this fight because Top Rank wanted this fight. He owed Top Rank this. And they wanted to sell this story. So are you in this fight mentally? Are you mentally locked in? Because it doesn't take much in boxing. Slip up a little bit, especially against somebody who is locked in, you're going to find your ass in trouble. You're going to find yourself in trouble. This is a higher weight class for both of them. So I'm interested in this fight. I can't wait to see what happens. I still have Keyshawn winning, but I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I'm pulling for Wu real tough, real heavy for the upset. Okay, friend, you want to close us out? Get us up out of here.
Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for coming through, hanging out with us. Of course, this is always a good time over here with the queens of the boxing talk. Cause we ain't the queens of Ring no more. You got our stuff updated. So shout out to y'all. We'll be back on Sunday to discuss the events of tonight. Hopefully this shit go as well. Cause if Keyshawn fumble, baby, y'all gonna be sick of me tomorrow. So see y'all tomorrow. Have a good evening, all that stuff. It's a great night of fight, y'all.
It's a great night of fights. And if you into the UFC, go on hit that Netflix and see what Ronda gonna do tonight. Oh, and Francis Ngannou is back in action tonight too, and he looks like a chiseled masterpiece. So yeah, go ahead and check that out as well. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Hit that like button on your way out if you haven't already. Like my friend said, we'll be back tomorrow for the recap of everything that happens tonight. Have a great weekend. Eat some good, healthy, nutritious food. Get you some soursop.
No, don't get that shit, y'all. Don't get that shit, y'all. Leave that shit where it's at, man. Please.
Oh my
Please
God.
leave it where it's at.
Woo, we love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We out. Peace.